The name that I want to talk about, though, he opened at 20, and the 20 did not last. Jim Harbaugh's got a running back, man. And I don't think he thought he was going to have a chance to take Omarion Hampton. But the cookie crumbled a different direction, and you've got a guy from North Carolina who can do basically everything on the football field. And if you know anything about the Chargers, they have slowly built up their offensive line. Look at the first-round draft picks that he's, helped bring in, or guys that were already there before Harbaugh got to town. They're going to run the ball first, which opens up the play action and opens up Herbert down the field. But if you don't think that Omarion Hampton is going to have every chance to touch the ball 20, 25 times a game in his rookie year, I don't think you're paying enough attention. And that's a number right now. BetMGM has, 15-1. That's a number that could be 10-1 in a week. It could be 6-1 in a month. And then who knows where it's at by training camp. That is a number that's only going one way from here until summer, though. And that would be the first bet I would make, Omarion Hampton.
The other running backs in that room, now that you got Najee Harris, if you're watching him, he can contribute. He's not a lead back. He's not a lead back for what Harbaugh's looking for. He'll be part of it, but every situation, of course, somebody gets some run. After him, Hassan Haskins, they still have Vidal, Jarrett Patterson. Nope. Omarion Hampton is their RB1. There's no question about it. And you're right. They built up the trenches immediately. Now Harbaugh's starting to get his guys. He just got there last year. It's going to take a couple years to turn that roster over and mold the team that he's looking for. But Joe Alta on that right side, you look at the line and Slater on the left, and the interior is pretty strong as well. This is what they've been waiting for. And he got his bell cow guy. That is a terrific look. I would I'd rather bet. If the odds were the same, would you rather bet Hampton or Genty? I might lean Hampton because of the situation.
I know they're going to run the ball with success in Los Angeles. I don't know that about Vegas. That's the one issue the Raiders have, offensive line. You mentioned they got two guys that could be Pro Bowlers for the next 10 years on both ends of the line. They're bookended by Pro Bowlers. You also look at what he did in North Carolina. 2 years ago when he's out there with Drake May, 1,500 yards, 15 touchdowns, 6 yards per carry. Now, the quarterback play last year wasn't that great, so it was easier to put 7, 8 guys in the box. But they looked at a guy that they didn't believe was going to be there. And they talked to Harbaugh and the GM. I'm reading the story right now on Chargers.com. Quote, "Did we think Omarion was going to be there? ? No. Because he was one of those unanimous guys, and you anticipate unanimous guys being gone. We were fired up. He was there. We got stronger. We got better. We are fired up." That sounds like a team that's going to use Omarion Hampton. Colston Loveland. Let's talk about him for a second, because I think he's going to be a very popular player. BetMGM has Loveland 25-1 to be the rookie of the year. Let me start by saying I am not interested at that number. I think he should be much higher. Mike Clay, who does really solid fantasy work with the NFL, he's got a projection for Loveland. 81 targets, 54 catches, 599 yards, and 4 touchdowns. For a rookie, not bad. Mm-hmm. His over-under on receiving yards is close to 800. Do you think that's a little high, given the fact that Mike Clay says 599 yards and 54 catches? Should be a decent player for them down the road. I don't know about year number 1, but with DJ Moore and Odunze and the running back room, and you also have Cole Kmet, who's going to get a bunch of opportunity to prove that he still belongs. Does that 800 number on Loveland feel just a little bit high for yardage?
With all the options that they have, what does Ben Johnson turn this into in year 1? He's turning over the offense. He's in clear control. The Bears' early picks offense, they go with Bird in the wide receiver on Friday as well. So what is he going to be? Look, Laporta is the comp for him. And you look at Laporta in his rookie year with Ben Johnson, he had 889 yards, 120 targets. If Loveland gets 120 targets, I would be shocked. He had 10 touchdowns. This is not a offensive rookie of the year conversation, right? Like Laporta got 10 touchdowns. He wasn't even involved really in that conversation. People are just kind of talking about it on the side. Like, hey, he's having a great year, but he's a tight end. Tight ends don't win this award ever.